Welcome to Point Defiance Ruston Senior Center, and you're here to take our strength and conditioning class. We have Nancy. She's here to assist us, and she's going to be doing all of our seated exercises, and as well as Gil. He's going to show you how a healthy man with a knee replacement is going to work out. So we just welcome you, and we hope you have a great time. So before we start anything, I want to remind us that when we're exercising, there's something called your perceived level of exertion. That means that whatever you perceive to be exertion, when you're singing maybe row, row, row your boat, if you cannot exercise and sing that song, row, row, row your boat, you have to, then your exertion is a little bit too high. So you want to be able to talk normally and still breathe and not faint. So remember, no matter where you are, to listen to yourself and slow down if it's too much, or bring it up if it's not enough. Again, we're going to start out warming our body up and just kind of stepping to the right and to the left. Perhaps some of you guys have been sitting down for a while watching TV, or maybe just standing. We're going to move, warm up those muscles, breathing in, exhaling. As you exhale, bring your shoulders up and back and away from your ears. Good. Nancy's going to sit down and just kind of move her legs. If you are sitting down, bring those knees a little bit higher, a little more exaggerated. So you're working more, not only your knees, you're working part of your abs. So shoulders are up and down, away, breathing in and out. Now we're going to go a little faster here, up and down. Good. I hear those steps behind us. Good. I'm going to have you look to the right, down, and to the left. Arms are still down. And looking down towards your chest and to the opposite way. Whenever you're looking up, want to make sure you're careful with your neck, especially if you've had any neck surgery. Any type of extension is going to kind of ouch it out, so make sure that you don't have it back. Just a tiny flex. Good, we're really going over it. A little bit faster. Our arms are up and they're down. Arms are up and they're down. Abs are engaged. Arms are up, arms are down. One more time. Arms are down. Slow it down. Feet are together. We're going to do a tiny little march. Our arms are open. We're going to hug that tree. Really open up that mid-back. Look down towards your navel. Take a deep breath. On the exhale, push out. And lift that chest. Bring your hands behind your back. Nice. Feeling good. Shoulders are down and away from your ears are down away, or your shoulders away from your ears. Just make sure we have length here, right? And now, very good. One more time. Inhale. On your exhale, hug that tree, or whatever you like to hug. Good job. Exhale, push it out. Lift up that chest. Good. And hands out and open. Good. And here we are. We're going to take a little bit slower stance here. We're warming up our body. And our legs are a little bit more than hip width apart. What I want us to do is make sure, if you're standing up, that your knees are not over your toes whenever we do a squat. No matter what your age is, we don't want to be doing this. It's going to blow out those beautiful knees. So we want to make sure we're bending, sticking our bottom out, and squeezing up to lift. So that's a squat. So we're going to start now. Very good. We're going to start with our legs out. And we're gonna go into a squat, and it's gonna go bend, hands on hips, roll up onto your toes, lift, and down. Roll up onto the toes, lift, and down. Got it? Roll up onto the toes, lift, down. Kind of hard. For me it is. Roll up onto the toes, lift, and down. Now if you can't roll up to the toes, just kind of rock and lift and down. One more. Roll up onto the toes, lift, woo, and down. Now let's step together. Feet are together. Let's bend the knees, roll up, straight, down. Bend up the knees, roll up, down. Roll up the feet, stand up, down. Roll up, stand up, and down. Hands are down. Now they're straight. We're in a position, and we're gonna go down an inch and up. Now let's make sure that you're not bending your back. It's a nice straight back. And down, lift, and down. Not all the way standing, it's just a tiny little micro. Up and down, up and down for 10, down, up, down, 7, down, woo, 6. Do you feel it yet?
Oh, yeah.
5, down, 4, down, 3, down, 2, down, 1, and hold it down here. Squeeze the bottom, hands down and lift. Very good. Squeeze your little booty. Hands behind your back. Gently lean back just an inch. Lifting your chest up and making sure you have a slight micro bend in your knees. Squeeze it. And relax. Excellent. Good job. We're warmed up here. So now we're gonna also stand with our legs out. It may not feel like we're doing extended amount of cardio, but your heart has to work hard to keep yourself balanced, right? So we're gonna go a little bit slower. So the slower, the more the controlled movement is gonna help you with balance and movement and strength. Then you feel you'll be a little bit more graceful, right? So we're gonna go back and forth, and our next movement is we're just going to we're gonna slow it down. We're gonna take our right arm up, left. Now, some of you guys, it's okay, just a little bit maybe. If your arms can't go that high, just pretend it. Good, we're gonna go side, side. If you're really good, you can pull it down like you're pulling down a rope or pulling down the light bulb, or I don't know, you're pulling it down. Pulling down the stress. Good, or up, down, 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 3, 2, 1. Now we're gonna go forward, up. Touch that knee if possible. Up, nice and controlled. When your feet on this movement hits the floor, they want to be gentle, gentle. Good, good. We're feeling good. Keep those abs nice and tight and engaged. 3, 2, 1, and down. Keep it kind of moving here. How you guys doing?
Warming up.
I'm feeling good, I'm feeling good. Now we're gonna do the same type of movement, but we're gonna cross over our body. So it's gonna be right and left. Doing, 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 doing. Touch it, touch it, touch it. Good job, oh yeah.
Or as close as you can.
As close as you can. And gentle, gentle, gentle touch. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it to a step. Okay, very good guys, feeling good. So now that we've got all warmed up in there, we're gonna step back and we're gonna all sit down. Since we gave you a little bit time to get warmed up, we're gonna give our legs a rest and we're gonna grab some weights. under our chair here. We want to review with the weights quickly. When we use weights, we want to make sure whatever muscle, we need to know what muscle we're using, right? So if we're using weights and we're working our bicep, which is this area, we want to make sure that's what we're moving and we're not doing a different movement. So I'm going to show you how to do that with each different muscle so you know what muscle you're using, right? Okay, especially when we have shoulder injuries, it's really important to strengthen that shoulder area. And when we do upper body strength, it doesn't just affect our upper body, it affects our mid body as well, and even our core. So don't overlook working your upper body with weights. So we're going to start out with a bicep. Our bicep is the front of the arm, upper area. Most of us all know what that is. We're actually going to do a hammer curl. That's where our hands are like a hammer. We're going to have our weights in front of us. Our wrists are straight. They're not bent right or left. The range of that motion is starting in a bent position, like you have a clutch purse. You're carrying a clutch purse, whether you're a man or a woman, or maybe you're carrying the paper or your dog. So it starts like that, in that position, and we want to inhale. On the exhale, lift it up. And all the way down, lift it up. All the way down to a straight arm, lift it up. All the way down, straight arm, lift it up. So when you're lifting it up, try to keep that arm in a straight angle. Sometimes we want to move it back and forth like this, and then use your momentum. What happens is that hurts your elbow, and it also hurts your shoulder. So stop and lift. Stop and lift. Beautiful, guys. Oh my goodness, wonderful. Up. Let's do 5 more, 4 more, 3 more, 2 more. Last one, bring it down, and now what we're going to do is we're going to lean forward with our feet nice and bent in front of us. Our abs are engaged. We're going to bend the arm, bend at the elbow, and we're going to go straight, lift it up. So I'm going to show you behind. So bend the arm, straight, lift it up. Bend the arm, straight, lift it up. So I'm going to keep on doing it, guys, as I show you. Very good. So here, keep going. We're going to do 4 more. So as we arm, we want to keep that wrist right in a straight angle. When we start moving it up, you're going to hurt that wrist. You start hurting the inner part of the arm too. So it's a nice straight, beautiful. Look at you. Love it. Let's do your last one here. I'm going to watch him. Very good. A little bit higher. He's working the back of the arm, and that's your tricep. What are you guys doing?
Good. Very
good. Nice movement. Let's do one more. And there you go. Looking good. Now we're going to bring our hands our elbows next to our body. And we're going to do an overhead raise. Now, a lot of us have some shoulder issues like we were talking about, so you want to go as high as possible without pain. So this is just a gentle lifting up over your head, keeping those wrists straight. And then we're going to move our hands so they're straight, our palms straight, and bring them down, 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 stop. So what I want you to do is when you stop, you don't want to have those arms higher than your shoulders. You want to have the arms a little bit lower so you don't hurt those shoulders. So now we're going to go forward, out, up, and down, slow. Forward, out, up, down. I hear a sneeze, bless you. Forward, out, up, down. If you have a slight micro bend in your elbow, that's beautiful. Keep doing that. And it's up, down, forward, and back for 3 more. Up, down, forward, and back for 2 more. Up, down, forward, and back. Last one. Up, down, forward, and out. Bring those arms down. Rest those beautiful weights on your quadriceps. Arms are down. And we're going to bring them out, 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 out. Again to that level right below your shoulder. And I want you to lift open your chest and bring your arms back as far as they'll go without pain. Palms are open, thumbs are up, and we're going to squeeze and relax, squeeze and relax. Good. So what happens here, we want to make sure our shoulders are down and we're squeezing that mid area behind your shoulder blades. Squeeze. I'm going to stand up. Keep doing it, guys. And I just want to show you where it is. It's right behind the back. Very good. And squeeze those shoulder blades. Squeeze. Very good. Looking here. Keep that neck straight. Excellent. Squeeze. Squeeze. Yes, yes, very good, guys. So it's a very small movement. However, it really was that area that we don't use because we're rolling forward so much throughout the day. Inhaling and exhaling. We're going to do another set of those. We're going to use weights this time, and we're not going to go as high. So let's put the weights in our hands. And if you can, if not, you don't need to. So up. But this time not as high. We're going to bring it back, 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 back as far as you can without moving your wrist. That wrist, same position. And squeeze the shoulder. Squeeze. Squeeze. Like you have a walnut between your shoulder blades you want to crack. Try to move it. Yes. 3, 2, and 1. Hold it there. Beautiful. Breathe in. Exhale and back down. Let's set down those weights. How are you guys doing? Oh, good. So in this position, we're going to sit, and we're going to go to the very edge of our table, and we're going to bring our feet down so they're in alignment with our knees. Now, those of you who cannot get out of your chair, it's okay, but at this time, those who can, I want us to try. And so if you're in a seated position, and we're going to be doing seated seat raises. We're going to stand up, hold it, and gentle down. If you can't get up, just imagine, squeeze those glutes and rock it and control it back. So it's rock, control it back. Rock, try to lift it and control it back. Very good. So Gil and I are going to stand up with these, or try to stand up. So we're going to start now, and lift, squeeze, arms are out, down, lift, down, lift, down, lift. Gentle as we sit. We're sitting on butterfly leaves or butterfly wings. Down. 10, down, 9, down. Don't crush those leaves on the chair. Down, lift. Beautiful. Look at you guys. Lift. Oh, Gil, very good. Down. Make sure those knees are not over your toes. Good. 4 more. 4. Down. 3. Down. 2, down, and 1. Hold it here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 2, and 1. Oh, let's not go down yet. Let's go down a little more inch if we can. Don't sit down. And sit it. Very good, you guys. Arms down and up. Down and up. Up and down. Let's start to just bring our knees and our feet up and down. Good. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Forward and out. Forward and out. Forward and out. Forward and out. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Again, forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Side to side. Up. 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 Pull it down. Up. 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 Pull it down. Up. 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 Pull it down a little farther. Up. In front of you. Up. Up. Pull it down. Up. I feel like you're on a horse. Pull it down. Giddy up. Pull it down. Up. Back. Up. Pull it down. Slow it. Side. 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 Pull it down. Side. 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 Pull it down. Slow it. Hands on hips. And bring up those toes. And lean it forward. Arms straight ahead like somebody's trying to pull you out of that chair, and try to lift up on your tippies off that chair. 3, 2, 1. Sit it down. Good balance. Woohoo! Let's try it again. Inhale, make sure you got a nice oxygen in you. Your shoulders are down and away from your ears. And 3, 2, 1. Tippy toes. Arms straight out in front of you. Up on those toes and down. Oh, let's try it one more time. Let's up on the tippy toes, lift up off the chair like you're reaching for that Cinnabon. And then you say, no, I don't want it, I want an apple. And you sit back down. Very good. So let's just kind of shake out those legs. And let's do a little circle with the right leg. A circle with the left ankle leg, and we're doing really good. Inhale and exhale. Now, we're going to bend down because we have our licorice underneath our chair, which we love so much. And we're going to stand up if you want to. Otherwise, you can stay seated.
Okay, we'll stay seated.
Okay, you stay seated. So, but I'm going to move the chair so you can see me in a different position. It's always important to go back to our main muscle group and making sure we are stable in the joints in our lower body and our hips, and also in our lower lumbar. A lot of people get pain there. So doing these movements that I'm going to show you are going to really strengthen those and keep you from having back pain. So you don't have to use the licorice, but it does help if gives you a little more of an oomph if you don't have any pain. So with these, you always want to make sure you're in a secure position, and we're going to start out with just a basic side-to-side stretch. If you're in a seated position, we'll do exactly what Nancy's doing. She has her band down, and she's going to put them underneath her feet. And if she can't hold these right, if they're not giving her enough tension, you can hold it a little bit, resistance. That's a good, yeah. You can lower your hands and make it so it's not super tight, but enough so you're going to feel it in the side of your leg, the other side of your leg, which those muscles support your hip. So, all right, Gail, let's do it. And Nancy. So we're standing. When we're standing, our arms are usually a little bent. It's a hip width apart, our feet. And we're going to do a slight bend in the knee, right? If possible. And we're going to stick our hiney out a little bit. right? We're going to make sure our knees are not over our toes, and this will become second nature, but I know I'm being repetitive, but to help ensure that you're doing the exercise correctly. Engaging your abdominal area, not sucking it in, just tightening it, and we're going to take a step to the right and bring it in. Step to the left, bring it in. Step to the right, bring it in, and left, and in, and right, and in. So everything's a nice straight position. And out, and in, and out, and in, and 10, and 9, and 8, and 7, that's so beautiful, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Now I am right by my chair, so in case I just can't do it with the band, this is here to help steady me. So now we're gonna take our right leg, we're gonna do the same position, and actually I'm gonna do it without the band, and Gil's gonna do it with the band. And if you want to, same thing, but only with one leg. If you need to let go of the band, that's fine. So let's bend, feet or hip width apart, and it's a little bit harder because we need to use our balance. Straight leg out and lift. Lift. So what we want to do is try not to lean to the opposite side. So it's lift, 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 lift. So we want to let's make sure our hip is straight. So let's hold that leg up, hold it up, and bring it down slowly. Lift it up, bring it down slowly. Lift it up, bring it down slowly. Lift it up. Now keep it up, and we're going to bring that leg up 1 more inch. So it's lift, down, lift.
If you can balance.
Lift, 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 lift. Bring it down. So what we'll do if we can't, it's a challenging exercise. If we can't, then we'll just bring the chair. Hi, I'm sorry I'm moving. And I'll have you let go of the licorice and just work that leg out the extra tension.
And just so that you guys know, first time we did this, I had, I believe, a blue band, and I couldn't hardly go at all. This is the least resistant of it, but at least allows you to move that leg out and in.
Very excellent point. Very good. Now we're gonna, excellent point. Let's go to the next side. If you want that licorice, you can grab it back. Otherwise, we're gonna do the other side. Slight bend in the leg. And remember, when you're sitting, your leg is really difficult, unless you're in a high chair, to straighten that leg out. So in a seated position, you're really working more of the upper leg and probably down by the knee. And which is important. That's important. It's important to have that. That area right there is called your medius, glute medius, and we need that strong. Okay, so bend those legs. Right arm on the chair. Straighten that leg out. And actually, I'm not going to use the chair. If you start leaning to the right, then grab it. So lift and lower. Lift. Lower. Nice and slow, Gil. Lift and lower. Lift. Now I want you to imagine having a cup of water on your head. Lift. And you don't want it to fall to the right or to the left. Good. Lift. Lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's hold it here, and we're going to pulse it for 10. Lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, 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 lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Bring it down. Now we're going to stand and we're going to do the back of our legs. And with a seated position, it's a little bit difficult. However, if you can, either we could have you do a bent leg, or I can have you stand straight or sit with your legs straight. Straight, point your toes to your nose, and you're just gonna lift one leg up and down, but don't touch the floor. Up, lower it down. There you go, up, lower it down. Good. So it's opposite that what we're doing, however, it's making her engage her hamstrings as well. For you and I, and we're gonna take our right leg back, and we're gonna point it, she's flexing. So we're gonna lift, hold it there, and lower, but don't touch the ground. Lift and lower. Now we have that glass of water on our head. Our abs are engaged. The grandkids are throwing things. We're in control. We're catching them. We're throwing them back. One leg is lifted because we don't want to hit the ball under us. And we're doing 5. Down. 4. 3. Beautiful. 2. 1. Hold it here. And lift. Lift, 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 and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it down. We're almost done, guys. One more, the other side, and bring that leg out. And we're gonna point our toes, and Nancy's flexing if you're sitting, and we're gonna lift and lower, lift and lower, lift. Lift, squeeze that glute, lift, lift, 8, good, thank you, 9, and hold it here, and pulse for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, and hold it here, and bring it down. Bend those knees. If you're sitting down, roll forward. Stretch out that back, give it some love. Inhale and exhale, push back the stress. And pull that chair around, take a nice seat. And arms are out to your side. And you're lifting open again, arching the back as long as there's no pain. Inhaling, arms are open wide. Hands and fingers are open. Our feet are up and down, kind of shaking out that nice tension and bringing the arms in front of us. And then we're going to bring those and we're going to do a slight stretch as far as you can go without pain. Trying not to bend from your mid-body, but you're pivoting from your waist.
Fall out of the chair.
And if you fall out of the chair, we'll teach you how to get up next time. Inhale.
Until next time, just
Until, yeah, look and see if you need a shampoo the rug. Inhale, exhale, and bring it up, bend those knees. Good job, hands down, and just open like a clamshell to the right with the knee, opposite side clamshell. Forward clamshell. I've never been clamming. Have you been clamming?
nope.
I think it's against my religion. I don't think I could eat a clam. And inhale, exhale, shake it out. And you may feel a little pain tomorrow in your glutes, but otherwise you're going to be amazing. So, any questions before we end our beautiful day? I'm ready to go out and enjoy it.
Enjoy the rain.
Enjoy the rain. We miss you, Molly. We miss you, everybody who needs to come here and work out. Woo! Take care of yourself. See you soon. peace and chicken grease. Or don't eat chicken grease. That's not good. Okay.